Imagine waking up in the morning and checking your phone, not to scroll through social media or turn off your alarm, but to see how much money you made while you were asleep. No job, no commute, no boss breathing down your neck. Just money earned passively, quietly, while your body was resting. That isn't science fiction. That isn't some fantasy cooked up by a motivational speaker. That's real. That's happening right now. And it's happening for people just like you, not because they got lucky, but because they figured out the game. In 2025, the rules of wealth have changed. You don't need $1 million to make $1 million anymore. You need strategy, execution, and the willingness to move while others hesitate. Most people still live like it's 1995. They go to work, trade hours for pay, maybe save a little if they're lucky, and hope to retire one day. That's outdated, that's obsolete. The reality is, time is your most limited asset. If you trade your time for money, you will run out, your body gets tired, your calendar gets full, but digital systems, code, content, they don't sleep. They don't ask for sick days. They work for you 24/7, and in 2025, that's your biggest advantage, building something once that pays you forever. So the first thing you have to understand is this: passive income isn't magic. It's just preparation. You build the machine before you expect it to print cash, and the best way to start is to look at your skills. What are you good at? What do people always ask you for help with? It could be fitness advice, cooking, video editing, real estate knowledge, gaming tips. It doesn't matter. Package that knowledge into a product. Make a short course, write an ebook, film a mini series of tutorials. Then put it online. Platforms like Gumroad, Teachable, or even YouTube allow you to upload once and earn forever. You're not trading time for dollars anymore. You're turning what you know into something that works while you rest. Now let's talk content, because content is king in 2025 and it's the cheapest business to start. You don't need a production crew. You don't need a $10,000 camera. You just need a phone and a voice. Start a YouTube channel, launch a TikTok account, post consistently. Talk about something valuable, something that helps people or entertains them, and then monetize. Add revenue, affiliate links, sponsorships, digital products. They all stack. And guess what? That video you posted 3 months ago, it's still bringing in views, still bringing in income, long after you hit upload. That's the power of sleep money. You don't have to be the biggest creator. You just need to be in the game, but maybe you're not a content creator. Maybe you're more analytical, more behind the scenes. Great. That's where affiliate marketing comes in. It's one of the most underrated wealth tools of the decade. You find a product you love, you get an affiliate link, and you share it. When someone buys through that link, you get paid. You don't create the product, you don't fulfill the order, you don't answer customer emails. You just recommend. Amazon, ClickBank, share a sale, impact. All of them are open to you. Write a blog post, record a review video, drop a link in your bio, and let the system do the work. While you sleep, those clicks turn into cash. And you don't even have to stop at one product. Build a niche. Focus on one topic, like gaming gear, home workouts, or productivity tools. Review 5 to 10 products, write articles, make videos, start an email newsletter. Now you're not making pennies, you're building a pipeline. People trust you, they return to you, and those affiliate links start stacking commissions every day. You check your dashboard in the morning and it's grown again. That's not luck, that's leverage. Now let's crank it up. AI is the greatest shortcut we've ever seen. If you're not using it, you're doing 10 times the work for 1/10 the results. You can use AI to write product descriptions, build websites, edit videos, create art, translate content, and more. You don't have to know how to code. You just need to learn how to prompt. One good prompt can create an entire script, a sales page, a content plan for the week. You can take that output, polish it, and turn it into a product. You can launch an ebook on productivity hacks, design it with AI, market it with AI, and let the platforms handle the rest. Your job is to think. The AI does the grunt work, and while it works, you sleep, and while you sleep, you earn. You can go further. Build an AI tool or sell access to one. Use no-code platforms like Bubble or Glide. Create a chatbot that answers a specific problem. Maybe it helps students write better essays or helps real estate agents organize their listings. Charge a subscription, even if it's just $5 a month. Get 1,000 users, and that's $5,000 coming in every month, no matter what you do. You don't have to be a genius, you just have to solve a real problem better than the next person. In 2025, people will pay for simplicity. They'll pay to save time, give them that, and they'll pay you even while you're asleep. And then there's subscriptions. This is where you turn one-time buyers into long-term income. Start a paid newsletter. Start a private community on Discord. Offer exclusive coaching, daily updates, stock picks, fitness challenges, business ideas, study plans, whatever you're good at. Charge $7 a month. Charge $15. Give massive value and let it grow. Once you get 50 people, that's already income. And when you hit 500, you're making more than most full-time jobs without clocking in. And that money hits your account again and again and again. Even if you take a break, even if you sleep. You don't need to build everything from scratch either. You can buy digital assets, small websites, apps, YouTube channels that are already earning. Use marketplaces like Flippa. Look for undervalued channels or email lists or e-commerce stores. Fix them up, improve the SEO, post more content, automate the sales process. Suddenly that $500 website is making $50 a day. That's $1,500 a month while you're doing other things. That's cash flow, that's leverage, that's wealth in your sleep, and none of this requires a huge audience. You don't need 1 million followers. You just need 100 people who trust you. Give them value and they'll buy, they'll subscribe, they'll share, they'll stick with you. That's your base, and from that base you can scale, you can test new ideas, you can launch more products, you can build more systems. One income stream becomes 2, 2 becomes 5, 5 becomes 10, and each of them works, whether you're online or offline, whether you're awake or knocked out on your pillow. But here's what separates the ones who win from the ones who watch action. Most people will hear all this and think, that sounds nice, and do nothing. They'll go back to scrolling, waiting for the perfect time, but the perfect time doesn't exist. The only time you have is now. If you start today, 6 months from now you could be earning in your sleep. A year from now you could be free, but only if you start, only if you take one step, one product, one video, one post, one decision. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be done. Then you learn, you improve, you grow, and the machine gets better, more efficient, more profitable, more passive. Money is flowing all around you in 2025. The internet never sleeps, the algorithms never rest, the platforms don't close, and people never stop buying. They're looking for answers, solutions, convenience, entertainment, knowledge. If you can give them that even in a small way, you can build a business that runs whether you're present or not. That's not theory, that's happening every single day. The first time you wake up and see that your account grew overnight, something changes in your brain. You realize that you don't have to be present every moment to earn. You don't have to grind every second of the day to survive. You can build something that works for you. That freedom hits different. It makes you question everything. Why hustle for one paycheck when you could have 10 streams flowing into your bank account without you lifting a finger that day? That's the energy you need to carry in 2025. Because this year, you either build systems or you stay stuck. So now you've got a digital product, maybe you've started uploading videos, you've dipped into affiliate marketing, and you're seeing a few dollars trickle in. Don't stop. That's the moment most people give up. They think it's just $5. What's the point? But they miss the bigger picture. $5 a day becomes $150 a month. $150 a month reinvested turns into ad spend, tools, better content, and more exposure. One income stream feeds another, You're planting seeds that grow silently while you sleep. Your job now is to multiply what works. Start doubling down on what brings results. If a video is getting views, make 5 more on the same topic. If your digital product is selling, make an upgraded version, offer a bundle, test a subscription. If your affiliate link is converting, build a whole funnel around that product. This is the replication phase. You've proven something can earn in your sleep. Now scale it. You don't need to invent something new every week. You need to sharpen what's already bringing results. One of the biggest power moves you can make right now is automation. Most people think automation is some complicated tech thing, but it's not. It's simple. Anything you do more than twice should be automated. Use tools like Zapier, Make, or AI assistants. Schedule your posts. Automate your emails. Set up autoresponders for customer questions. Build chatbots that talk to your customers while you're off the clock. These systems don't complain, they don't sleep, they just work. And the more tasks you take off your plate, the more time you have to create more money-making machines. Email is another silent powerhouse. You might think email is old school, but it's actually pure gold. An email list is traffic you control. You're not at the mercy of algorithms. You hit send and people see your message. That's direct communication. And if you do it right, it can become your biggest source of passive income. Build a lead magnet, something free and valuable. Offer it in exchange for their email. Then create a sequence. 5 to 7 emails that introduce them to who you are, what you offer, and how you can help. Include value, links to your products, affiliate links, maybe a subscription pitch. That sequence becomes a funnel. You write it once, you schedule it once, and every time someone joins, that sequence works for you automatically. While you sleep, it sells, and don't just email once. Keep showing up, weekly, biweekly, whatever works. Talk about your journey, share tips, give behind-the-scenes looks, make offers. The more they trust you, the more they'll buy. And the best part, one great email can make hundreds or even thousands in a single day. It's like printing money with your keyboard. Let's talk about templates. Templates are like little income soldiers. You build once, you sell forever. Think social media templates, resume formats, business planners, fitness trackers, budgeting sheets. Whatever people need. Design them in Canva or Google Sheets. Package them. Upload them, sell them. People are busy. They don't want to build from scratch. They want shortcuts. If you give them a shortcut, they'll happily pay, and once it's uploaded, that template never sleeps. It doesn't get old, it doesn't require updates, it just sells, even when you're asleep or offline. Now imagine stacking 5 templates, 10, 20, each earning a few bucks a day. That's income that builds on itself. That's sleep money multiplied. You could take a week off, fly to another country, turn off your phone, and the money would keep coming. That's not hype, that's leverage. And once you taste that kind of freedom, there's no going back. You need to get serious about licensing too. Most creators skip this because it sounds technical, but it's actually one of the easiest ways to monetize your creativity passively. If you create music, sell it for commercial use. If you take photos, upload them to stock image sites. If you design logos, fonts, icons, license them. Websites like Shutterstock, Adobe Stock, Envato Elements, and Creative Market are packed with people looking for assets to use in their work. You upload once, and you get paid every time someone downloads. You don't chase clients. You don't manage revisions. You just collect royalties while you sleep, and then there's dropshipping and print, on demand. You might have heard the buzz and thought it was overhyped, but it still works in 2025 if you do it right. Don't sell garbage. Don't chase trends. Focus on solving problems or serving passions. Use AI tools to design t-shirts, mugs, posters, journals, phone cases. Use platforms like Printful, Gelato, or Teespring. Connect it to a Shopify store or Etsy. When someone buys, the product is printed, shipped, and delivered without you lifting a finger. You never touch inventory. You never pack a box. You just get the sale, and while you're out living life, that sale is processing in the background. And if you've got even a tiny budget, learn paid ads. Paid ads are the gasoline to your fire. You find a winning product, and you amplify it with Facebook ads, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, or Google search. Even $5 a day can bring in hundreds if your funnel is dialed in. You let the ads run, you go to sleep. You wake up and the sales are there. Track your numbers, tweak your copy, test your targeting, and scale. Eventually, the machine runs without you. Now let's go deeper. Real estate has gone digital. You've heard of physical property. But digital real estate is the new frontier. Buy websites, buy newsletters, buy domains, buy digital assets that have existing traffic and revenue. You're not just a creator. You're now an investor. Find a blog making $200 a month. Buy it for $200. Improve the SEO, add more content, plug in affiliate links, monetize the traffic. Now it's making $400 a month. You just doubled your return, and it keeps earning while you sleep. Want another angle? NFT and crypto are still alive, just more mature. Don't chase quick flips, focus on utility. Build or invest in projects that provide real value, membership benefits, access to tools, courses, discounts. A smart contract can pay you royalties every time your digital asset is sold on secondary markets. That's another income stream you don't have to manage day to day. And again, it works while you rest. But let's bring it back to basics for a second. All of this, every strategy, every tool, every tactic, it means nothing if you don't shift your identity. Stop calling yourself a hustler and start calling yourself a builder. Hustlers burn out, builders last. Sleep money isn't about being lazy, it's about being smart. It's about thinking long term. It's about setting up a foundation so strong that even when you're not working, the systems keep producing. And it starts with your mind. You can't keep chasing the next shiny thing. You need discipline. Pick a path, stick with it. Show up daily, even if it feels slow. Your YouTube channel might flop for the first 3 months. Your product might sell 0 copies in week 1. Your blog might get 5 visitors a day. But compound growth is real. You put in consistent work and it stacks. Suddenly that video pops. That blog gets shared, that product hits a niche, and the floodgates open. But you'll only see that moment if you keep going long after others quit. You also need to be okay with being underestimated. Your friends might not get it. Your family might think you're wasting time, but while they're watching TV, scrolling endlessly, or going through the motions of a job they hate, you're building, quietly, steadily, strategically, and one morning they'll ask you how you did it. That's when you'll know sleep money isn't a dream, it's a decision. Surround yourself with people who get it. Join communities, follow builders, learn from those already earning while they sleep. Ask questions. Collaborate, share wins and losses, because in 2025, information is everywhere. But community is what keeps you consistent. You don't need motivation every day, you need momentum. And momentum comes from action, clarity, and people who push you forward when you feel like quitting. The truth is, most people will spend their lives working for money. A few will spend a season building something that makes money for them. Be the second group. Do the hard thing now so you can live the easy life later. Set up systems, test income streams, build once, earn forever. Sleep peacefully knowing your money is working harder than you ever could. So here's the truth, 2025 isn't just another year. It's your opportunity to break the chains of trading hours for dollars. You don't need 1 million followers, a fancy degree, or permission from anyone. You need commitment, creativity, and the courage to start. While most people are stuck in cycles of burnout, you can build systems that buy back your time. Every step you take toward passive income is a step toward freedom. Freedom to choose your days, freedom to take risks, and freedom to live life on your terms. You can work for money, or you can make money work for you. Choose wisely, because when you finally wake up to earnings, not alarms. That's when you realize you didn't just chase success, you built it in your sleep.